What is the key? The one thing that you need to do to perform well and to do great academically. And, I think, of course, reaching out into the different areas of your life. What is the key? What is the most important thing? What do you solely need to do in order to ensure that you actually meet your targets and you pass the academic year, you passing your tests, and eventually, of course, you get your degree? So no, you're not. Obviously, guys, there's more than one thing that you need to get done. There's not one magic thing that you need to do, in order to just get your semester in the right place and your academics in the right place. There's a lot of components, there's a lot of things. That's why I have a whole channel. That's why I do what I do in the community. That's why I'm so consistent with everything. But I think today I wanted to sort of just focus on one element and to just expand and really just chat about this and just get you on this right footing as we get into the year. Well, of course, we're already a bit into the year, but there's a lot more of the year coming up. So I think I really just wanted to just broaden your outlook and really just focus on this, because I think in a lot of videos I touch on a lot of different things, but I think it's so important that no matter what happens this semester, no matter the trajectory or the test results and all the things that are happening, no matter what, guys, you need to remain consistent. You need to remain consistent this semester, because one of the most important factors for your success, one of the most important things that will determine whether you're successful or you're not, is how consistent you are. And there's so many layers that go into consistency. And once again, I've spoken about consistency a lot. But there's so many things that go into consistency. There's so many layers, and it's very easy for me to be like, what, guys, you need to be consistent. Please be consistent, guys. Be consistent. It's so easy for me to say that to you guys. But what actually is consistency? What does consistency entail? What does it mean? How do we achieve it? What are the actual steps we need to get done in order to be consistent? I want to break that down for you guys. I want to just give you guys this holistic understanding, so that in going forward from this video and going all forward in the rest of your days, you're able to effectively, I think, be consistent, and of course, guys, at the end of the day, just reach those goals. So I think a key mindset to adopt and have starting the year and for the rest of the year is try see each and every single day as its own thing, as its own silo, because we have the tendency of allowing what happened yesterday, what happened on a previous day, what happened on a previous occasion to dictate and determine the things we do today and our mindset going into the new day. I think, we as humans are just emotional creatures. We're very, that's just how we're sort of made to be. And the more you allow your previous days to dictate what you're going to do today, and the mindset and the sort of mentality you carry on into the new day, if you allow that to happen on a consistent basis, you're not going to make much progress. Because every single day will always have its challenges. That's the nature of university. University is a very high performance environment, and therefore you will constantly be faced with challenges. Yes, there are going to be some things that you get over. There are going to be some things that you do well, that you're able to conquer. But there are going to be a lot of things that you struggle with, that give you issues, give you problems. Maybe there will be a lack of progress made. Maybe there will be a bit of inconsistency here and there. There's a lot of things, negative things, that are likely to happen each and every single day. And obviously it's very easy to look at the negative, because the negative literally just glares us in the face and stares at us. But that's why I say, guys, you have to have the ability in yourself, and it's a skill. It's a skill that you train on a daily basis, but you have to have the ability to just segment and understand that today's a new day. What happens yesterday doesn't dictate and determine what I do today. I just have to, come back, start again, and let's see what I can do today, regardless of what happened yesterday. Now, obviously, build on the positives, but don't let the negatives weigh you down. I think that's the essence of sort of consistency when you talk about it on a day-to-day sort of format. So try adopting that mindset, and that will essentially just get you moving day in, day out, because that's essentially what consistency is. It's just the ability of moving forward in a definite direction over a prolonged period of time. That literally is what consistency is. And the easiest way to do this is to just really have that silo for each and every single day. So apply that, and on top of this, you need to keep on putting a consistent amount of effort into your academics, into the things you do, and I think more importantly, regardless of the results you're getting, because we easily get demotivated by the results. When you put in your all, when you studying, when you really just trying your best, and maybe now you're writing a test, and the test comes back and it says 30%, it says 15%, it's and I mean, I've gone through this, guys. I'm speaking from experience here. I know how it feels to get really low, but I think more importantly, disappointing test results. Maybe you were expecting a lot more, or maybe you needed a lot more, but it just didn't happen. So it's easy for our brain to then just start automatically, start thinking that, hey, no, actually we can't do this. We don't have the ability to do this. We are failures, and then obviously a lot of negative talk goes on from there. So once you start allowing your test results, once again, it's similar to the days, but once you allow your test results to dictate your behavior, the things you do, and the effort that you put in going forward, you're not going to go far. You're going to go nowhere very quickly, because once again, you need to understand the nature of university. University, once again, is a very high performance environment. It will push you. You will get pushed, and you will get new limits defined for yourself. There will be a lot of challenges, and in and amongst those challenges is disappointing test results, because essentially you need to view university as a process of learning, a consistent and constant process of learning. And I think in and amongst this process of learning, one of the most key contributors for our learning is failure. Surprisingly, yes, a failure is actually one of the most important things that sort of helps us learn on the journey and helps us improve and get better, because really one of the best teachers is failure, is seeing the things, and obviously failure well applied. So in seeing where you're going wrong, in understanding what you did wrong, why you didn't get this right, all that stuff. But if you're going to allow failure to determine your future prospects, or the amount of energy and effort you're going to put into the future, and if you're going to let failure dictate who you are and your abilities, it's not looking good. And I've seen a lot of students' downfall being caused, or one of the main contributors actually being sort of failure and being demoralized by failure. So you need to have the ability to detach yourself from the results that you get. Every single result, you need to detach yourself from it, whether you do well or whether you do badly. You need to understand that a result is just a reflection of your performance on the day, and that reflection should have nothing to do with the effort that you put in, because that effort needs to be constant. Regardless of whatever result you get, you need to put in consistent effort. There's this fantastic quote that I love. I saw it the other day on LinkedIn. I wish I could remember who I saw it from, but I can't remember that. But it's a quote that's really stuck with me, which essentially says, good results work, bad results work, no results work, neutral results work. So literally, regardless of what happens in the journey, regardless of the feedback you get, regardless of the results, the only thing left for you is to work. That needs to be the only constant for you this year, is just working. I mean, obviously you're going to take your breaks here and there. Yes, guys, you're going to employ the correct study habits in order to make sure that you work in a sustainable way, but you need to move forward. Whatever happens, you need to close it off, move forward. You get an 85% grade, move forward. You get 2%, okay, move forward. You need to be as emotionless as possible. You really just, because you can really just get bogged down in the result and really experience that emotion, but you cannot experience the emotion of a bad result or a good result and growth. Those two things do not happen. It's either you experience the emotion of something or you experience growth, one of the two. So you need to decide that for yourself, and literally the best approach is just to move forward, continue, and obviously learn from your shortcomings, where you didn't do too well. Obviously continue doing the things you do well, continue doing those things. But bottom line, guys, consistency, the main idea of consistency is moving forward regardless of what happens. Obviously just tried breaking it down a little bit more for you, but I really want you guys, and going forward today, to just understand that your main role and your main job is to just work, is to continue, with your learning process, however that learning process is happening, and to not stop. And most importantly, to not slow down. Never slow down, guys. You have a future that you need to build for yourself. You have goals that you need to get. You have aspirations and desires you need to reach. You have all these things that need to get done, and they need to get done. So please, guys, do yourself the biggest favor and keep moving forward consistently, regardless of what happens, and know that in due time you will be rewarded. That is an inevitability. So I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. I really hope you just take something from this episode, no matter what it is, and I hope you applied positively in your own journey. And of course, you're just getting to that point that you want to get to in the semester, in the year, and of course in the years to come. So if you've enjoyed this one, if you feel that yes, it's brought you a bit of value, please, guys, just drop a bit of a like. This helps me see what you guys are enjoying and what's working for you guys. And of course, leave a subscription for the channel. It's the least you can do. Yes, guys, we are on a road to 1,000 subscribers now. So please do drop that subscription. And until the next one, let's continue on our journey in creating a better world.